Exactly. That's like the key
I
word.
don't know anything about that. I'm just this girl from Africa who's singing for LA.
No, she's practically a monkey.
I don't give
But
a
hold on
fuck.
a second. But it's, like I said, I wanted to know.
Are you filming this shit?
Yeah, this is rolling.
Oh,
good.
I'm sure it's rolling.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
say
rolling.
this is a waste of good shit.
I feel like what you guys represent is like a whole new era. Mm-hmm. You've been around for 25 years.
75 years.
Yeah, but
My agent actually wanted Dilana to tour with LA Guns, not in the band, but
As an opener.
yeah, she loves Dilana. Opportunity came up, to get a new vocalist, and I had every guy, I want to sing, I want to sing, I want to sing. Listen to me sing Ballad of Jane. It's like, oh God, if I hear a guy sing Ballad of Jane again, I'm going to shoot myself. I knew Eric, who was playing bass with her, and I said, yeah, I'll give it a shot, And then I got really excited about it. I was like, yeah, this would be fun for me. You know what I mean? We had a little meeting and drank a bunch of coffee, got all jacked up, and then I had to sit through a day of guys singing the stuff and audition day, and it was just like, man, I could not wait for Dilana to get to the studio, But yeah, as soon as she opened her mouth, I think we got halfway through Jane or something. I said, okay, you got the gig, and that was that.
wow.
Yeah, and I was really happy because I needed to pee so bad. I have to say that I don't know anything about this band. I'd never heard a song by LA Guns. Mm-hmm. I'd heard of them. I've been in LA for 5 years. I'm from South Africa. I don't know anything about the history of LA Guns. I didn't know who Phil Lewis was. In a way, I'm pretty thankful for that because I didn't feel like I needed to live up to anybody. I just do what I do, and that is sing. Right. I love singing, and if I can connect to a song, I'm going to sing it. I'm going to sing the shit out of it. There were a few songs that Tracii gave me to learn, which I listened to and saw the lyrics to, and I refused to sing them. I said, there's no way in fucking the history of the world that I'm going to sing this song. because I cannot sell anything I don't believe in. And the cool thing was that Tracii responded instantly with, "That's cool. Let's pick another song." I have long armpit hairs and I don't give a fuck. Gone are the days where record labels tell us what we have to do. Today, it's all about the internet, the viral community. It's all about just putting down who you are. And I don't care that I'm 39 years old. Maybe 15, 20 years ago, I cared about it. My label made me lie about my age. And even then, whenever I had an interview, I would tell my true age and they'd get pissed off with me. Because I've never been the kind of person who gives a fuck about how old I am.
Got a list of songs that we do, and then we kind of fuck around with them live. We don't stick to like this a regimented like segue between songs. We don't even use it. We had an intro tape for a few shows, and then we were like, oh, screw the intro tape. And I've never really been in a band with this kind of a cool chemistry where it's just kind of like we're just on stage to play. It's not like we're like actually. I don't feel like we're putting on
doing
a show.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it's like.
If he ever said to me, "Oh my God, that was great, do it again," I'd be like, "What did I do?"
That's the biggest problem
remember.
is if there's...
It's not a problem. It's a luxury.
But sometimes there's like extra magical moments and you remember them in your head and then, you know, like I'll carry it in my head like for the rest of the set, like, I gotta remember what we just did. I gotta remember that.
Oh, yeah.
And then as soon as we're done, it's gone. This is basically Pyrus.
Yeah.
This band.
Is it?
Yeah, because I started Pyrus in like 1980, I guess, 81,
Okay.
and it just turned into LA Guns. I just changed the name like in 82. So I mean, it's still, I've been literally in the same band since a long time ago.
So we're pirates?
Pyrus, like.
No, but now we're pirates.
Now we're called Pirates.
Well, it's funny because one of the questions.
G&D Guns and Dilana, yo, keeping it real.